Hi, it's the M.L.M for the Soul Channel. I do have a new topic for today. Before I begin, I just would like to say, may the words and expressions of my mouth and the thoughts and meditations of my heart find favor and acceptance before you, Hashem. And some people I thank have inspired me. I hope they can inspire you as well. And I will have links below the video to their sites. They are Rabbi Shalom Arush, Rabbi Lazer Brody, Rabbi Yosef Mizrahi, Rabbi Eli Mansour, Rabbi Lon Anava, Rabbi Yuval Ovadia, Rav Daniel Asore, Nisan Baruch Black, David Sachs, Rabbi Michael Skobach, Jews for Judaism, Rabbi David Asher, and Rabbi Yaron Reuven. As well, if you've never checked out this channel before, I will have a link below this video to my first video, which explains what M.L.M for the soul means, what it stands for, and what I'm doing. So this is continuing on the theme of the upcoming Chag, Shavuot, or Shavuos, however you pronounce it. And this was actually from an email sent to me from ArtScroll, which, as you know, puts out wonderful Judaica and other books. And it was really nice, so I thought I would share it with you. It's actually from a couple years ago. So I call this one Transforming Our Lives and United as One. So the sages tell us that on Shavuos, Hashem judges the world regarding the fruit of the tree. As Jewish thinkers through the centuries have taught, such reference to physical phenomena such as fruit and the tree are allusions to underlying spiritual values and realities. Thus, commentators teach that the, quote, tree refers to Hashem and the, quote, fruit is the people of Israel, those whose mission is to fulfill the will of Hashem in this world. It is fitting, therefore, that Shavuos, or Shavuot, the day when we receive the Torah, is when He evaluates our success, in making ourselves the fruit of His tree, meaning Hashem, His, it's capital H. To think of ourselves as the objects of divine judgment is a frightening prospect, but it needn't be. Hashem judges not only the past, and who can say that their past performances have been blameless, but He also judges the future. What are our aspirations? Are we resolved to improve? Will we share our talents and resources to help others become, quote, fruit that will make the, quote, tree proud? So the message of Shavuot is a call to the future. That the message of Shavuot is a call to the future can be seen in the temple service of the festival. The unique Shavuot offering is the shtei lechem, the 2 loaves. These 2 loaves are made with fine wheat flour, and until they are offered, no wheat from the new crop may be used in the temple service. Actually, this offering is the conclusion of a process. The Omer offering was brought on the 2nd day of Pesach, and then the 49 days of Sfiras HaOmer are counted, leading up to Shavuos. The Omer offering was the only regular offering made of barley, which is considered an inferior grain normally unfit for the temple service. The Torah is teaching us that even if our past was as inferior as barley, as indeed the nation was when it was freed from Egyptian bondage, we are not lost. In the 7 weeks until Sinai, Israel raised itself to a new level. The same is true of our own experience in life. Spirituality is usually scarce in everyday life, but we can change that. We can elevate ourselves and our surroundings as our ancestors did then. And when we do it, we transform our lives from barley to wheat. And then we can serve Hashem with the produce of the earth, the material goods that we have infused with holiness. So before the revelation at Sinai, the Jewish people had to be unified. As Rashi notes, from the time the Jews left Egypt, the Torah speaks of them in the plural. But when they arrived at Sinai, the Torah uses the verb vayichan. He encamped in the singular. So if you look that up in the parasha, you'll see that. It's very interesting. Rashi explains that finally they had reached a point where they were like one person with one heart. Only then were they ready and worthy to receive the Torah. It was not only that they were united in their zeal to receive the Torah. They were united in their devotion to one another. They were not a collection of 3 million individuals. They were like a single person with 3 million organs. It was reminiscent of the feeling of Rav Aryeh Levin, the revered tzaddik of Yerushalayim. His wife was ailing, and he accompanied her to the doctor. He said, "Doctor, our leg hurts us. Our leg, not my leg." Because of such unity, the Jewish people were welcomed at Sinai. True, the nation was a single unit when they accepted the Torah, but such unity does not mean that everyone has the same role, the same ability, the same talent, the same responsibility. People are different. Some can be scholars, some can be philanthropists, some can comfort the suffering. But when they all contribute with what they can to the nation's well-being, that is unity. The arms cannot do what the legs do, and the ears cannot do what the eyes do. But all together they complement one another to form one whole body. And all Jews form one nation. All are needed and all are important. Just as the 12 tribes had different roles and characteristics, as described by Yaakov and Moshe in their blessings, but we're part of it, the brilliant tapestry that is Klal Yisrael. So too, we as individuals have our roles as part of the whole. And we are partners not only with our fellow Jews, but we are Hashem's partners. The Midrash relates that at the time of the creation of the Shabbat, complained to Hashem, "Each day of the week has a partner, but I have no partner." He responded, "The Jewish people will be your partner. The Shabbat bears testimony that Hashem created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th, and the Jewish people proclaim this message on earth. Our mission is to proclaim this message in our faith and in our conduct, and by doing so we can ennoble and elevate creation. And a Jew can have no greater privilege than enabling others to study Torah and make it part of their lives. How many people can an individual influence? A family, a circle of friends, a neighborhood, the students of yeshiva, the congregants of a synagogue. Even to aspire oneself to grow in learning, in observance, in setting an example for others is a great achievement." So hopefully with this merit, we can approach the Shavuot festival with the conviction that Hashem's tree will produce even more luxuriant fruit. So hopefully we can help each other, encourage each other, inspire each other to do more in our learning and studying of Torah, and that we will all merit to live and see the coming of Mashiach speedily in our days and rebuilding of our final and everlasting Beit HaMikdash. Amen, and thanks for watching.